Hey, what's up, everybody? For your fix of fitness, health, life, and laughs, you know where it's at. That's right, it's at the Poecast with your host, yours truly, Adam Pullman. Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of the Poecast. Hey, this is the show where all of your health, fitness, and nutrition questions are answered. So if you are new, first of all, thank you for being here. Now, here's how this stuff usually works. Today is a topic focused episode, but 9 times out of 10, these episodes are based on questions. They are answers to questions that you and listeners like you submit. So if you have a question about health, fitness, nutrition, training, exercise programming, really anything in those realms, you can submit those questions on Instagram. So if you go to Instagram, my handle is Adam_Pullman. You can find me there. Go to my story on Thursdays, and you'll see a question box that says, ask me a question, or sometimes it says, ask me anything. That is your green light to submit as many health, fitness, and nutrition questions as you would like. I'll answer your question both on the story, and then I will take it here and answer it more in depth, in detail here on the show, because as you may know, if you consume health and fitness information online, on social media, there is a huge lack of context, right? And information overload is abundant. So it's really important to get in-depth, long-form, detailed answers to your questions so you understand the context of why, one answer may apply versus another answer, so you can get an understanding of the nuance involved. That way you leave with more knowledge, more information, and can apply that knowledge to gain more experience and become a more self-sufficient individual when it comes to your health and fitness. So anyway, if you have questions, you can go ahead and submit those on Instagram. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about a mindset shift that can drastically change your health, your fitness, your nutrition, really anything in your life. It's something that I learned at an early age. Of course, I didn't appreciate it as much then as I do now, but man, it is something that definitely has changed my life for the better, helps my clients' lives change, and so I'm really excited to share it with you. But before we get into that, I just have one more thing for you. Part of what I do here, aside from coaching people one-on-one to their health and fitness goals, is just providing valuable content for free. So if you have some sort of goal in mind, whether it's losing body fat, building muscle, getting better arms, whatever it may be, the odds are there is a resource for you that I have created to help you out. So you can get any of the free guides that I have made in the past at pullmanfitness.com/free. That's POEHLMANN fitness.com/free. So make sure you go ahead and go there, download any of those free guides that you would like, and enjoy them. Now, here's the rest of the show. So I'm really, really excited for today's episode, mostly because mindset is something that I really, really enjoy talking about. I don't talk about it often, but I do enjoy talking about it simply because it is the kind of the foundation of our actions, our results, all that stuff. Everything that we do really kind of starts with our mindset, our beliefs, the feelings that we have about ourselves, who we are, all that good stuff. So I'm really excited to talk about this because I truly do believe that what goes on in between your ears plays a massive role with your actions, your habits, your behaviors, and eventually, your health and fitness. So today we're talking about one mindset shift that can make all the difference in your health, your fitness, nutrition, really any other aspect of your life. But as you know, this show is about health and fitness, so that's why we're keeping it in this realm. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I first was taught this shift or mentality when I had my first personal training job at the very first gym that I was hired at when I was at the very young age of 20. And when you're 20, when you're in your late teens, you think that you know everything, and pretty much everything that people teach you is stupid unless you thought of it yourself. So I didn't really have the maturity to appreciate this, apply it well at that stage of life. But as time went on, I really was able to take this and make some huge changes in my life, in the lives of the clients that I coach. And so I'm really happy to share it with you today. So most people have a have, do, be mentality. And this is the opposite of what I'm trying to teach you today. So I want to talk about this mindset first so we can learn kind of what not to do before we learn what to do. So it's a have, do, be mentality. And what I mean by that, or what is taught, and I think this originates from neurolinguistic, is that how you say it? Programming. But like I said, I first learned it when I was learning the culture and the values of and whatnot of the gym that I was working at. But anyway, so the mindset that we don't want to work from is have, do, be. And what that means is it's the mindset that says, okay, I need to have these things in order to be able to do what I need to do to get to where I want to be, right? So let's go through an example. I need to have more free time so that I can do blank, so I can work out more in order to be healthy. And ultimately, that mindset is the mindset of a victim. It really is. Now, it might sound harsh, whatever, Adam, you don't get it. You don't have kids. And I totally understand. I train clients with kids. I'm not trying to say that life doesn't have its circumstances. It doesn't have its roadblocks, its challenges, whatever. But the point is that with the have, do, be mentality, you are ultimately taking control and empowerment for change out of yourself. And you're putting it into the hands of basically your life circumstances just magically happening to change. And that's just not how life works. As you know, that's just not how things work. Those that say like, oh, once I finally have this, then I can do what I want to do. It rarely works out for them, right? Rarely works out for them. Once I start making $100,000 a year, once I have that, then I can finally start saving and investing. No. You start saving and investing now, even if it's $1 a month. Okay. You create that habit of it and then you build up from there. You get my point. So the have, do, be mentality is the mentality of a victim. We don't want to have that mentality because, like I said, it takes all of the power and ability to make change out of our hands. Okay, and we want to be able to take those things into our hands because ultimately, our health and fitness and what we do with it is up to us. Okay, so we need to shift to a be, do, have mentality. So instead of have, do, be, it's be, do, have. Now, the difference with this mentality is that you are starting from a place of being. You're thinking, okay, who do I need to be to do the things that that person needs to do in order to have the things that I want to have, right? So let's say, for example, that I want to have a leaner body. Okay, we're just going to say I want to have a leaner body. I mean, you might be for you, it might be I want to lose 20 pounds. It might be I want to lose 5 pounds. I want to have a six-pack, whatever, okay? For the sake of this episode, we're just going to say, okay, I want to have a leaner body. So we know that that is our end goal. That's what we want to have one day down the road, right? The have, do, be mentality would say, okay, I need to have a lean body so that I can do my workouts and pay attention to my nutrition and have more energy in order to be healthier, right? That's not how that works. Be, do, have says, okay, I want to have a leaner body, right? So we say, okay, who do I need to be? What do I need to be? How can I be this person that has a leaner body? What would that person do? So maybe, for example, that person that has a leaner body that is fit, right? They're someone that they're disciplined. They prioritize their health and fitness. They do this with their nutrition. They do this with their exercise. They do this, like this. So you say, okay, who do I need to be, or what do I need to be in order to do those things so I can have that leaner body, right? So for example, okay, I need to be someone that gets that prioritizes their health, okay? And someone that prioritizes their health focuses on getting a certain amount of steps in per day, for example. So with this mentality, with the be, do, have mentality, you're already putting yourself in the shoes of someone that is already successful in some manner and then takes the steps to do those things, right? So instead of saying, oh, I need to be lean first, you're saying, no, okay, I'm going to take on the traits or the characteristics of what that type of person would do, and then I'm going to do those things. I'm going to take the actions that come from that mindset in order to have what I want to have, right? Let's do another example outside of health and fitness. Let's say you want to have, whatever. Let's say you want to have a six-figure income, for example, okay? The be, do, have mentality would say, okay, who do I need to be in order to do the things that I need to do in order to have that six-figure income, Okay. I need to be someone that is disciplined, that is hardworking, that is X, Y, and Z in order to do blank, 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 in order to have more sales calls, do this, do this, do this, in order to have the six-figure income. Versus saying, oh, if I only had the resources, once I have the resources, then I can do these things to be successful, to be someone that has a six-figure income. Okay? Hope that's making sense so far. So we need to shift from have, do, be to be, do, have. One is a victim. The other one is empowered in more control. Okay. Now, granted, like I said, yes, life has circumstances. Life happens. Things are never going to go perfectly the exact way you want them to. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be roadblocks. There are going to be times where you might not be able to prioritize your health the way you wanted to. That's okay. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, victim mentality all the time. You can't do that. No excuses, no days off. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we need to reassess our mindset, how we're thinking about ourselves, because how we're thinking about ourselves determines our actions, and our actions determine our results. Be, do, have. Who do I need to be? What are the characteristics, the traits of that individual, that type of person? What does that type of person do on a regular basis? And then as a result of what that type of person does on a regular basis, they have blank. And you're making that person yourself. So who do I need to be? What traits do I need to have? And then when I think about being that person, what do I do? Because those are the things that type of person would do. And then as a result, I will have what I want to have because of those things that I do, because of the traits of the person that I am, or the person that I am trying to consciously be, if that makes sense. So be, do, have. You can attach this with any sort of goal that you have in mind, any sort of aspiration you have, whatever it may be, any change that you have in mind. And trust me, it is way, way, way better than just saying, oh, when I finally have this, when my kids finally go away, when my schedule finally changes, when my boss finally gives me fewer hours, then I can finally do this in order to have this. No, that puts all the control in your kids, in your boss, in your schedule, and you are the one that is in charge of your health. You are the one that is in control of your health, nobody else. All right? Hope that helps in some way, guys. Now, like I said, this is a topic-based episode, so we haven't done a Q&A for this one, but there will be Q&As down the road. So if you have questions that you want to send in, go ahead and do that on Instagram, on my story every single Thursday. My handle is Adam_Pullman. You can find me there. And if you want more of those valuable free resources, go ahead and find those at pullmanfitness.com/free. And lastly, if you enjoyed this episode, you know someone else that could benefit from it, spread the love, share it with your friends and family. Let them know that this is where they can go to get all of their health, fitness, and nutrition questions answered.
Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it is over already. Hey, thank you guys so much for listening to the Poecast. Hey, listen in. If you have a health and fitness goal that you are trying to reach, I don't know what else to say other than to say it must be a match made in heaven. If you didn't know already, Pullman Fitness exists to transform the body, mind, and spirit through personal coaching and sustainable fitness plans for any stage of life. So, if you want to reach your goals, build sustainability, and enjoy life all at the same time, you guys got to check out Premier Coaching at Pullman Fitness. From custom-tailored programming to 24/7 access to your personal coach, you'll have everything that you need to succeed. You guys can find out a lot more about Premier Coaching as well as our membership program at pullmanfitness.com. Hey, if you enjoyed the show, share the love by leaving a 5-star review and introducing the Poecast to your friends and family. As always, thank you so much for listening, and until next time, this is the Poecast.